Evergreen.
Tracy, hi, sweetheart. Sorry it's been a while. It's good to hear your voice.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is good right now. I wanted to reach out and say congratulations to you and your friend on graduating in a few days.
Thank you. I'm still putting it all into perspective. It won't really hit me until we're walking across the stage.
I get that. If I were to give you any advice, take a moment to yourself before you walk up and get that diploma. Soak in the moment and appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be sure to do just that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for reaching out.
So Tracy.
Yes, ma'am?
If you and your friend have time, I'd love to catch up with you both at McDuff's tomorrow at 8. It'll be on me. Don't worry.
Oh. Mrs. Evergreen, I appreciate that, but...
Please, I insist. You wouldn't turn down a good meal, right?
I guess not. I don't have anything planned for 8. I'm sure he doesn't either.
Perfect. And Tracy, I'm serious. Help yourself to anything on the menu. I got you guys covered from the top down. Reservations will be under the name Rachel.
I can't believe we're doing this. It's been months since that shit went down at the front door. Yeah, I almost felt like this was behind us. Shit. I hope she doesn't bring up anything. Well, the only thing I know is we need to keep cool. You especially. We won't need to stick around longer than we need to. Well, hello there. This time in a few days, you two will be having your diplomas sitting on your shelves, huh? Like I said, still trying to process it. And like I said yesterday, process it and soak it in. Process it like a motherfucker. You'll never get a moment like this again. Trust me, we will. I see you got appetizers already. Didn't want to waste time. They serve the same ones here anyway. Not like we have many options. And you? Are you feeling graduation ready as well? I see. Ready, but not ready. I don't blame you. It's a big change once you walk off that stage. But like I said to Tracy, take it all in. Have your, what you kids call, main character moment. You both really are standing at the edge of something new. Little surreal. Like, we made it through the storm, you know? The storm. Yeah. That's one way to put it. I know you two weren't expecting this dinner invite. I wanted to see you both before everything changes. You know, 'cause we haven't talked about her. Mrs. Evergreen, You don't have to talk about this.
Tracy, just call me Rachel, please. You too as well. And just because I don't have to, doesn't mean I shouldn't. Diana's not coming to graduation. I'm sure you both knew that. You probably knew that 2 months ago after what happened at the house.
Yeah. Please, you don't have to.
It wasn't easy, you know, figuring all of this out. I mean, I had no idea she was doing any of this. To this degree? I just don't get it. How could I have not known she was this demonic?
I hate that you had to find out like that. But I won't sugarcoat it. Diana put us through hell.
I know. She's in psychotherapy right now, and I think she might have charges brought against her. Extortion, harassment.
Mrs. F. Rachel, please. Genuinely, if you don't want to talk about this, we don't have to. I can tell this is uncomfortable for you.
But I feel like I deserve this, you know? She was just always so closed off. But it's not like I didn't try. I guess maybe I could have tried harder. Maybe I could have done something to get her help. My husband and I took her in because we just wanted a child. I didn't know she was this broken. The therapist gave me some notes the other day. An analysis of her behavior, I guess you'd say. Hold on, let me get my phone out.
You don't...
Tracy, for the love of God, let me get this off my chest. You both need to hear this. Mrs. Evergreen, after a month of your daughter being under my supervision, I've noticed things that may not be so obvious about Diana on the surface. Besides her narcissistic tendencies and very outright cruel intentions, they overshadow what she truly is inside. Her ways of manipulation are rooted in a deep desire to feel power and in control. She refuses to feel vulnerable in any situation, specifically when it comes to being desired sexually by men. She's become so lost in this God complex over the years that she convinced herself that's who she really was. Think of it as a trauma response mixed with the cruelty she already has inside. She told me that she wants the day her dad physically attacked her and assaulted her mother to be a distant memory, but then she would be scared to open up. And she's been scared to open up ever since.
Wait. So, she never talked about her past to anyone? Anyone at all?
Don't you see, Tracy? You two confronting her at the door like that was the first time anybody had talked to her about her trauma out loud. She suppressed her old life.
That's why she lashed out at us like that. The diary makes sense now. It's almost like she was writing from the perspective of her younger self. Her innocent self.
There's more. We currently have recommendations on putting her on medication for borderline personality disorder. But right now, it's also apparent that she needs your guidance more than ever. She may be willing to be open to conversation with you in the future. But until then, just be a good mother to her. It's clear to us that she misses her biological mother and feels disconnected with you. Don't force anything on her. but give her the reassurance she needs from a motherly figure. I can't help but feel like I enabled her.
No!
Tracy, I knew she was in an abusive household. I didn't know she was going out blackmailing and drugging boys. It was never apparent to me. And I didn't know she did this before. I'm sorry she put you through this. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve to be hurt and manipulated so badly. I'm so sorry for any pain she put you through. If there's anyone to blame, please blame me.
We knew Diana must have been through hell, but that doesn't give her the right to take it out on others. Her shit was her own doing. Don't put yourself in that position.
I told you not to tell her what I told you. But now I wonder, if you hadn't, maybe you wouldn't have just saved other people from her. Maybe you wouldn't have saved her too.
I got tired of hiding behind her. Him and I both care a lot for each other. And honestly, if you hadn't told me what you said about her, maybe this whole thing could have gotten worse. Rachel, you might have just saved your own daughter.
Maybe. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember your name. What was it? Right. I applaud you for being able to come out the other side of all this. You got a hell of a girl by your side. I know you two will be fine. Oh, there's the food.
Damn, you ordered for us already too?
This is your night. I'm here treating you guys. You both deserve it.
Yes, we did it! Now we can finally fucking breathe. I felt like I was suffocating on that stage. I mean, in a good way, obviously. You know how it is. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm relieved too. Now it's up to us to figure out what we have to do with ourselves. Well, I'm assuming you don't know what you're doing yet, do you? Wow, you have ambition. And I might have told you before, but I might just stick around. Find a small job to set up some money. College is in the cards, but I think I'm gonna have to take a break from being too social. It's been exhausting. For both of us. Yeah. I'm proud of you, you know. And I know it's hard to ignore the elephant in the room right now, but I am proud. And I just hate that we had to go through this hell together just for us to graduate and leave each other. I wish we could have been closer before all this. Well, I know we were friends before, but it makes you wonder what kind of people we could have been. I've been Diana's lapdog for so long that I felt like I could never really stand up for myself. I guess when it came to you, it was different. Maybe if I'd never been friends with her, I could have really found myself and not just be a perception of what I wanted people to see in me. I don't know. What do you think? Do you, maybe feel the same? You really think that? Thank you. That means more than you think.
It was hard for me to see you under her thumb like that. I really do care about you, if it wasn't apparent already. Okay, I need to catch up with my parents, but meet me around the back later tonight, where the benches are. And I'll see you then. Hey. Sorry, dinner was longer than I wanted it to be. Hope I didn't make you wait too long. Oh, thanks. You look great too. Not unusual, though. I honestly forgot what we were talking about from earlier. Yeah, us. You know, it's funny. I spent so much time trying to figure out who I was outside of Diana's shadow, and yet here I am, sitting with you of all people. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's weird, but not in a bad way. I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel different when I'm with you. Like I don't have to be anyone else. Just me. Do you ever feel like if all this hadn't gone down, being blackmailed by your sadistic friend or crush or whatever, do you think we would have still ended up here? Me and you? You know what? I've always wondered how much of a freak you could be. Especially with what was in that note you wrote. Relax. I'm not getting into that. Besides, I've been around Diana long enough to see way worse. But just know that I like you enough to forgive you. But seriously, you know that it was kind of fucked up, right? Yeah. But like I said, it's in the past. I mean, everyone has their kinks. Who's that? You have got to be fucking with me. Well, it doesn't get more dramatic than this. Do you need something, Diana? No. No, I don't. I'm not here to fuck with you guys. I'm serious. All this shit is past its expiration date. I wasn't even trying to look for you guys anyway. I came to reflect on my own for a bit. Maybe you could reflect in another place. This feels too tense right now. Well, you know, Trace, sometimes life is uncomfortable, and you gotta confront things you don't want to sometimes. I certainly have. What do you mean? I heard about what was said at dinner with Rachel, about why I do things I do. I guess people think they just have me figured out now, huh? Some sociopathic, slutty high school girl with daddy issues and an ego. Well, you two know just a tad bit more now, don't you? Look, you don't have to bring it up. But if this is the last time you two will probably ever see me, I might as well give you closure. You and that horny little note were just a smaller part of something bigger. Something unhealed within me. I guess now that my world's gone to shit, you must feel pretty happy, huh? Yeah, right. You don't have to lie. I'm gonna read you something real quick. Maybe then there won't be so much tension. In another world, my mom chose herself first. In that world, she did the things that she loved to do. Rejoiced, however she wanted to rejoice, and lived out her dreams without regret. She never settled or gave her life away to someone who never loved her, only lusted. However, in that world, I don't exist. Sometimes I wonder if she ever regretted settling down, bringing me into the world. Maybe wondered that her bruises would disappear if she traveled back in time to save herself from being committed to him. She loved me as her only daughter with all her heart and protected me as only she knew how to. But that day that we were both attacked, I lost my innocence and had a shield over me ever since. I know I'm evil. I don't regret the things I've done because it was all going to lead me here anyway. But I can't help but wonder if I'd put that shield down for once, I could have carried her sacrifices with me. Her hopes, her dreams, and her sadness. I could have been the woman she wanted to be and not just a product of my past. Maybe I could have proved to myself that I was worth it. Maybe I could have proved to myself I was worth giving up the life she could have had. There's some closure for you. You're welcome. Don't start feeling sad for me. I created this hell. It's just the first time I have to face it.
Diana, me and him will never understand the trauma you've been through. But we know if you just finally own up to your demons and not push them away with that mask you hid behind, there's a brighter future ahead for you. Somewhere.
Well, don't have too much hope. Sometimes you need to sit in your own mess to really figure things out. If this really is the last time I see you two, good luck.
This might be a new beginning for her. And I guess for us as well. Don't worry. We'll find a way to be in touch. I can see good things in your future. But promise me you won't write any more weird love stories. And just promise me you won't get involved with the wrong girl.